Hey everybody, Troy from Do-It-Yourself World. I just got settled in at home and I'd like to share with you some lifestyle changes and changes going on. I can move my wrist. It's still a little bit sore, but it's pretty good. And there's nothing shocking. You're not going to see much difference, but I'd like to share with you what I do, because that's what I do, is share with you what I do. Anyway, I've been saying for a while that my income here is reduced tremendously. It's been hovering around $500–600 a month, which is not livable, not sustainable at all. Seems like no matter, and I know I'm going to get advice, change your quality of videos, change your style of videos, change this, change that, change that. Well, I've been making a lot of changes and experiments over the past years, and all I've seen that is to be counted on is a reduction in pay no matter what I do. And I don't see the people in my feed that I used to see. I don't see the people that I used to watch all the time. So it must be affecting others as well with related type content, because I just don't see them anymore in the suggested videos and in my feed. All I see is just garbage and try not to laugh type of stuff, which honestly, if you like that, good for you, but it's not my thing. I like homesteading, off-grid living, and survival, and there's something changed. So this isn't about whining or complaining. This is about me changing to flow with the change. So we can't really make a living as homesteaders from our homestead because we live in what's called a dry sand prairie. I've learned that. I've studied and found out by looking at the plants around us and the specific weather. We are 10 degrees hotter by day and 10 degrees colder by night on average from what the Lewiston forecasted weather is. We have jack pine and scrub oak. Now, 5–10 miles down the road is a whole different world. They have hardwood trees and a whole different climate. But here, I've mowed the lawn twice this year, 2 times this entire season, and I don't know if I'll have to do it again, maybe in September if we get more rain. When it rains here, 2 hours later, the earth is dust. It is a dry sand prairie. So we can't really make a living on growing stuff here. It just doesn't grow well. And I will be working on a greenhouse over time, continuing on, to grow food for our own selves. But I'll be happy if we can do that with success. So I have become, over the years, more and more interested in, well, especially since I discovered gold in my yard. I started researching more into it, and I've become more interested in rocks and minerals, mining, and rock hounding as a pastime, but I want to turn it into a business. So once the weather turns and I'm done working outside as much, I'm going to be working on making jewelry and coffee coasters and neat things out of the stuff that we've been gathering up through the years from our excursions. Which leads me to, I was down and out. Chris, chatted with Chris. This first thing I did, first person I've talked to recently. I haven't even met on YouTube or comments in a few days, and I'll get to that. But Chris told me I lost some subscribers because of the type of videos I was putting out last week, I should say, I'm confused, last week. And, well, I was injured, I was really messed up, and I guess you can't please everybody. And I was putting out stuff that I had just to, give you something to see. And I had those videos, that video footage already done before I got ill, so I put it up there just to give you something while I was recuperating. Also, part of my recovery, I went back up to the Michigan Keweenaw Peninsula to the mines. Once my wrist started getting more mobile and the pain was bearable, like I could do things, then I finished fixing up the truck and I headed up to the UP of Michigan alone, and I lived in the truck for a week. And I took the camera, but I only did one brief summary video, very brief, for this channel and a little bit for Michigan Prospectors, because it was, words cannot describe, but I'll tell you what, if you've been to the Michigan U.P, that is the place to go for mental, spiritual, and physical recovery and peace. It is beautiful up there. It is so peaceful up there. The up at the mine tailing piles, you're up on top of the world, like words cannot describe. At the beaches, you've got crystal clear water and beautiful sunrises and sunsets. So I can go on and on and on about the UP, but it's a physical sensation, and everybody that goes up there that I've talked to mentions it. And so I went up there and I stayed in the truck. I slept in the truck and I lived in the truck for a week. And I've been on a very strict no sugar diet, and I've been regaining my strength and health, and I feel different. I have cut out sugar to the fullest extent possible in America. Like, even cutting out the white breads because they taste like a piece of cake without frosting, some of those breads. Like, who wants to put a piece of lunch meat on a piece of cake? That's what some of the bread I've had tastes like in the past. And I've cut out the lunch meat. I've cut out anything and everything that could have caused me issues. And I'm starting to feel physically and mentally stronger and healthier. They say that if you cut out sugar, you will feel improved, you'll have more mental clarity, less tired. I still do love my coffee, and that is good for gout. What a blessing. Yeah, and it extends your life. Hey, bonus, bonus, bonus. So, I still feeling the difference and the changes in my body, and I'll probably get rid of the belly fat, which I couldn't stand. Never did like that. But it's diet. It all comes down to diet. We were traveling more. We were having sandwiches and quick foods, and well, the girls liked their sweets, and I was having sweets, and I had more than I should have. And it gets to you. It is not a healthy way of life, and I slipped, and I knew better. I did. So the past couple years, I've had some issues, and I think that's going to be in the past. It may take time to fully recover. I don't know, because I'm not using medicine. I'm using just natural, a change of diet to recover. So anyway, I did go up to the mines, and I did work my body. I mean, I worked. I didn't take the girls with me because I was up from morning till night. I was in the mines, and not the mines, the tailing piles, and I was prospecting and mining for. I've got copper, silver, I've got gemstones, and I've got gold. I actually went up and I got gold, and so all of that you'll find in the summary video that'll follow soon here, and also on Michigan Prospectors, a little bit more detail on each of the things I did. You got to make a living. Everybody has to make a living. Everybody's got to pay the bills. You don't pay your taxes, you lose your home. You think you own your home? Stop paying taxes. Give it 2-3 years and find out if you own your home or not. Rude awakening. You don't own anything. So the thing is, everybody's got to pay their bills, and even homesteaders. And I grew up in farmland, and I'll make this very, very brief, summarize. Grew up in farmland, had a lot of health issues growing up. Found out it was the pesticides, the poisons, and the fertilizers and the sprays and all that junk. And I grew up on microwave dinners, which is not good. It's not food. I found out that reading the ingredients of a meal, a pea, little round green pea, had 5 ingredients. That can't be good for you. So I started realizing, I started changing my diet, and I started getting healthier and healthier through the years, and I started getting sick less and less. And when I got married, I laxed on that. I got slack, and I started eating things I knew I shouldn't. Not like TV dinners and all that junk, but like the sweets and travel food, which really anything processed is not good for you in any quantity. Once a month, once every couple months is fine. But you know, we were having fun, we were seeing the sights. Anyway, it got to me. So growing up, like I said, from all the pesticides and fast foods and TV dinners and chemicals, it was pure chemicals. I couldn't hold a job very well. It was hard. And you know, when you're sick, truly sick, and they think you just want a day off to go out fishing or something, that hurts. So I find it hard for me to hold down a job. I get sinus pressure still. When the barometric pressure changes, I feel ill. And maybe that'll go away now. We'll see. But the fact is, it's hard to hold down a job when people think you're bluffing. And so I have to make my own way in life. And I've made my own way in life since I left the military in 1998. And I don't plan on going back. I don't plan on doing anything but working for my own self in whatever way I need to pay the bills. And I made it through. I've never missed my bills. I've always made it through somehow. And that's why I plan on making jewelry, coffee coasters, and cool things from the rocks and minerals and the mining that I'm doing. I like it. It's beautiful. And that's what I'm going to be doing, as well as my websites. I still make money on websites. And I'm going to still make videos because it's fun. And I like sharing stuff. As long as there's some money from it, then it helps. Every little bit helps. So, you know, stay tuned for the video to come on where I was. And it was a necessary move for me to just get refreshed. I did work. I did some physical work, and it was full days, all day, every day at the mine tailings piles. And my last day I was prospecting for gold. I don't know yet how much I have until I do the clean out, but you can find out all on Michigan Prospectors, but after I find out. But anyway, that'll all be over there. And well, I'm here. A new week has come. I'm back on the homestead, and I've got a lot to do. I lost some time, and I'm not going back to sugar. I'm going to stay healthy, eat healthy, and try to knock out this property before the snow falls. It is a lot to do, so I'm going to hit the ground running. One last thing, too. I will be concentrating. I'm back on Facebook. I fixed the problem. I got back on Facebook, so I upload my videos there. Also, Patreon. I have been more active on Patreon, and I've been keeping up, and I'm going to start adding little tidbits that don't fit anywhere else on Patreon, just for my subscribers there. It's little clips here and there that I didn't make the cut into the day's videos, but it's really cool, and I'd like to share it with you somewhere. So I'm going to be putting that on Patreon, and for as little as $1 a month, you can get access to all that. Plus, I'm going to be doing special giveaways, not only there but here, but as well, I'm going to do some special giveaways on Patreon. And you know, $1 a month gets you into that extra footage and the giveaways. I do have some giveaways coming up here, so stay tuned. And some of the stuff I've got mining are going to both places. So nobody's going to be left out anywhere really, except for those little clips here and there that I want to share with people. So I hope you guys do check it out, and it will help me. And I'm going to get out there in the yard and get going. A lot to do here at the homestead. Time is flying. Winter is coming. I'll talk to y'all later.